Scrum is Agile software project management methodology. Before learning what Scrum is, let us understand from where the term Scrum is taken. One needs to know a bit about rugby game to know origin of Scrum term. Scrum in the rugby is a way of restarting the game. Team come together and restarts the game. Scrum occur very frequently. So that's about little background about the name Scrum. Let us now understand what Scrum is in software development. Scrum is Agile software project management methodology. Scrum is used to manage projects following Agile philosophy. Let us understand some key aspects about Scrum. In a typical software development project, nothing is fixed. Only change is constant. You must have experienced during software development, requirements change, plan and business drivers change, resources change, technology changes. Scrum is designed to manage these changes. Scrum is all about end results. Scrum gives importance to the outcome of the development process than the actual development process. It measures the progress in terms of features delivered than the tasks completed. Scrum clearly defines responsibility and authority for the team. Those who do the work, that is the team, are responsible for it. Not management, not the stakeholders, but the team. The team has the right and authority to manage and organize themselves as they see fit. The team must commit to and deliver results on time. In Scrum, delivery cycles are short, typically 2 to 4 weeks. It is expected that team will deliver something which is of value to the end customer within this period. Scrum is about openness and clarity. In Scrum, all team members and stakeholders should be aware of what is happening at any time. All objectives are clearly stated and commitments are met. Let me now give you a brief overview of how an agile project is managed using Scrum. Project starts with product backlog, which is list of requirements of proposed product to be developed. Key thing is, product backlog can change continuously. We will learn more about it soon. Scrum projects are delivered in multiple iterations. An iteration is called as sprint. Thus, project managed by Scrum has multiple sprints. A sprint starts with sprint backlog. All tasks of sprint are recorded in sprint backlog. A sprint duration is fixed, which can be 2 to 4 weeks. During the sprint, every day a daily Scrum meeting is conducted by all team members. It is only progress tracking and not problem-solving meeting. At the end of the sprint, a potentially shippable product increment, which can be used by the customer, is delivered. Thus, at the end of every sprint, some value is delivered. The process continues until the product backlog is exhausted or project funding is exhausted. This is just to give you a brief idea about Scrum. We will be learning this in more details as we progress. Let us now learn few more things about Scrum. Iteration is Scrum's soul. Scrum's success is in multiple and small iterations. Scrum wraps existing engineering practices. There are no new engineering practices in Scrum. It is just a new way of managing software projects. Scrum believes in team empowerment and self-management. Team has clear understanding of individual roles and responsibilities. Team is empowered to take decisions. There is no manager to manage the team. Team is supposed to manage itself, which puts lots of responsibilities and expectations on team. Scrum recommends small teams for success. Typical team size could be 6 to 8 resources. Anything more than this can face challenges to deliver projects. For large projects, multiple small teams are created. Scrum consists of only 3 roles. There is no complex project hierarchy in Scrum. One role is played by customer. That leaves only 2 roles for engineering team: a facilitator and team member. Thus, the structure is really flat. We will be learning more about these in Scrum roles soon. Scrum expects creative team process than individual cowboy style. Teams are empowered but are expected to follow team processes. Individual team members cannot act as cowboys or work alone. Scrum expects continuous tracking. Scrum projects are tracked continuously. The progress is reported in completed features than the completed tasks. Scrum believes in small victories. It recommends to deliver something small but valuable to the customer at the end of every sprint. Thus, customer gets small but continuous value. Scrum needs investment and serious commitment. Scrum is easy to understand but not so easy to implement. It needs serious commitment from senior management and engineering teams and also from customer for success. It also demands investment in terms of training and tools to improve engineering quality and productivity. For example, investment in automated testing tool. To practice Scrum effectively, training and practice for all stakeholders is a must. It is a major change in culture for all stakeholders, including customers, and hence needs quality training and practice for all stakeholders. Success will come only after following the methodology for 2-3 projects. So, these are some important aspects about Scrum.